Welcome to Biology Nirmal, and we were talking about the handwritten note of the human reproductive biology, and in this video tutorial I shall describe you about the spermatogenesis procedure and also the structure of the sperm. And in the previous video tutorial I have already described you about the male and the female reproductive system. So first of all I shall tell you about the structure of the sperm, that is the male gamete. Okay, during the time of the coitus or the copulation, semen is secreted into the vagina, and one ejaculation contain 200 to 300 million of the sperm, and of which 50 to 60 enters into the ampulla anyway. And you should know about the structure of the sperm. And the sperm contain the three regions: head, neck and the tail. And in the head there are presence of nucleus, and this nucleus contain the haploid number of the chromosome, and that is there are presence 23 chromosomes, and of which 22 are autosome and 1 is sex chromosome, and this sex chromosome either will be X containing or Y containing chromosome. Okay, and just in front of the nucleus there are presence of the acrosome, and this acrosome is synthesized from the Golgi body, and this contain an enzyme, this is called the acrosomin, which are very important for fertilization. Okay, and there are presence of the neck, and in the neck region just below of the head there are presence of proximal centriole, and this is the distal centriole or the ring centriole, and this is situated just above the tail. Okay, and there are presence of the many mitochondria, and these are called as the spiral mitochondria, and this spiral mitochondria provide the spermatozoa energy, and when the sperm move in the female reproductive organ. So this is the tail, and the tail portion have the two region, one is the end piece and another is the tail piece, and the microtubular arrangement of the tail is 9+2. So this is very important. Okay, so in the spermatozoa the tail contain the microtubule, and these are actually arranged in 9+2 pattern. About the process of the spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis process is usually called as the formation of the spermatozoa. So the formation of the spermatozoa is called the spermatogenesis, and the spermatogenesis is occurred by the two stages. One is the formation of the spermatid, and another is the formation of the spermatozoa from the spermatid, and this is called the spermiogenesis. So this point is very important, that is the spermiogenesis, or formation of the spermatozoa from the spermatid. This process is called the spermiogenesis. Okay, many important hormone acts on the male gonad or the testis. One of the most important hormone is the FSH hormone, and this FSH hormone directly acts on the seminiferous tubule, and this actually induces the process of the spermatogenesis. And also the testosterone and the androgen binding protein acts on this seminiferous tubule and to perform the spermatogenesis procedure. In the seminiferous tubule there are presence many primordial cell, and this primordial cell mature into the primary spermatocyte, and this primary spermatocyte will be transformed into the secondary spermatocyte, and secondary spermatocyte will be transformed into the spermatid, and the last one is the spermatozoa. So the development of the spermatozoa from the spermatid, this is called as the spermiogenesis. So this is the spermatogenesis procedure basic concept. Okay, now I shall describe you about the word diagram of the spermatogenesis. So the primordial germ cells undergoes the mitosis, and this produces many of the primordial germ cell, and the last one is the spermatogonial cell, and this spermatogonial cells undergoes the growth, and this growth causes the development of the primary spermatocyte. Okay, this primary spermatocyte undergoes the first meiotic division, and this is called the reduction division, and by which secondary spermatocyte is formed. Okay, and this secondary spermatocyte undergoes the meiosis too, and this will produce the many of the spermatid, so that from one spermatogonial cell the 4 spermatid will be produced, and this spermatid undergoes the spermiogenesis, and this causes the development of the spermatozoa from the spermatid. Okay, and this causes the development of the spermatozoa from the spermatid. And here is the brief description of the spermiogenesis. So spermiogenesis process is actually the development of the spermatozoa from the spermatid, and you can see that this is the primary structure of the spermatid, and this contain the Golgi body, and there are presence of the pre-acrosomal granules, and these are the centriole and these are the mitochondria, and the acrosomal phase, this is the first phase of the spermatogenesis. So the acrosomal phase, and this is the first phase of the spermiogenesis, and the acrosome is actually produced and from the Golgi apparatus, and next a few Golgi are present here, and also the nucleus which is haploid, and the mitochondria are actually arranged on the two sides of the axoneme, and Next is the excess cytoplasm are phagocytosed by the sustentacular cell or the Sertoli cell. So Sertoli cell helps in the spermatogenesis procedure, and thus by this way the excess cytoplasm are engulfed by the Sertoli cell, and so that the spermatozoa looks like the tadpole-like structure. And here you can see that the matured spermatozoa, and this is the nucleus, this is the acrosome, and there are presence of the centriole, and this is the microtubular arrangement, and 9+2 microtubular arrangement, and there are presence of the spiral mitochondria. So this is the structure of the spermatozoa, and the detailed structure of the spermatozoa I have already described you the detailed structure of the spermatozoa. So that's it guys, this is all about the process of the spermatogenesis.